video power. How's it going, guys? Great. Today we have a ton of tips for some of the hottest titles around. We'll check in with RoboCop, Spider-Man, Bigfoot, and a boy and his blob. Then we'll visit the land of the Phantom Fighter and catch a great, quirky power team adventure. First, let's get the video power edge. The first tip is from Game Players Magazine for RoboCop for the NES. Here we learn how to get the crook to release the mayor. As soon as you walk in, move up a little and duck. When the crook fires, jump up and aim for his head. Once the mayor has escaped, you can now move to the left. Then go get the crook. Here's another quick tip for playing the Amazing Spider-Man on Game Boy. This is the Green Goblin. You could die from this guy, so the trick is to stay on the very edge of the roof and kick straight out. Make sure you get to him before his bombs get to you or your history. The Rhino is one awesome opponent, but your speed is a match for his strength. A series of quick punches will prevent him from getting a running start. Next up is a couple of quick tips for the boy and his blob. In order to get this huge diamond, feed your blob tangerine jelly beans to turn him into a trampoline. Then make sure he's positioned directly under the diamond. Then bounce until you can get high enough to reach it. Here's another blob tip. Don't even let one of those cherries hit the ground, because if you do, boom! So carefully time your steps under the marshmallows. Then use your Vital Blaster's vitamin C on those cherries. Today's edge will finish up with Bigfoot for NES. Quick tip, pay attention. Shift up for added speed on the straightaways, and downshift when you're climbing hills or slogging through mud. Here's another good one. Don't just beat the other driver, bankrupt him. If you take him out early and he's too broke to get back in the race, you'll have lots of extra time to collect more prize money. That's your edge for today, your video power edge. Okay.
That's how I unmute things. Maximum effort, maximum gains, whatever they like to say. Let me get my damn chat up.
I left a vape in one of the vans at work. They messaged me saying like that someone left a vape in one of the vans that I had. If it's mine, I just want to make sure it gets back to me. That's what I'm looking for.
Facts.
But it's like, do I say yes to that, or is it a set?
I know.
Even though weed's like, you know, you can smoke weed, work there. Like I don't want to watch you smoking on the job, and usually, and I don't really, but it's definitely on me for before and after work.
Right. So, yeah,
usually during the day,
I feel what you're saying. Though.
Like,
motherfucker ain't trying to get set up though out here for real.
I got like 4 or 5 more. So
right. So at the end of the day, I salute them. Like, nah, I don't know what you talking about, dog. Hit throw the salute.
I think I'm just not gonna respond.
Yeah. For real. I'll be good.
A little bummed out.
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, now we know. And knowing is half the battle. And on that note, what's up, guys? Welcome to Dagger and the Dagger.
Whoa, what?
Welcome to.
What did you just call us?
Welcome to Dish Yoke Nation.
The hell is this? Where are we at? Who are you?
Welcome to the Vegan Trail.
Oh Lord, I'm out of here.
I'm GME, and this is where we talk about vegan cookies, all natural.
It's my turn to call it sick. No, I'm not gonna listen to you talking to vegan cookies. I'm out.
Yeah, because he bogus, bro. Bogus.
No, I'm starting the video. If you're talking about, you're starting vegan cookies, I'm just starting it. I'm not even giving you an intro. No.
She don't put it up. I can sniff it. It's coming out, fan. It's right up in your face, Trevor. I can hear it. I can sniff it. Oh Lord. Oh, it smells like expired shellfish, darling. You're gonna need to go take a shower. Hold on, wait a minute.
I didn't even know this was okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Let's break that part up.
Yeah, GTA.
You know,
okay, so that's what this is.
Probably came back from Rouge or some shit like that. Oh, her family was in Katrina. Come on now.
A few moments later.
Supposed to be a private dance. They probably would have busted it wide open if your dumb ass wasn't standing over here, son. Man's over here all up in the goddamn photo, bro. Homie being the Diddy of the damn security
He
guard.
was, yeah, bro. Like, you kind of
Yeah,
close.
right there,
Kind of
bro.
close.
You
For
It was
real,
supposed to be a
bro.
private session.
It's
I
supposed
had
to be
two
private.
wallets up in there. Shorty started bending over. She was about to
Back
take
up
off
a
her
little
goddamn
bit.
undergarments, but your dumb ass is standing
She
over
about to
here.
take off her
posing and
undergarment.
shit like this Mr. Olympia.
He missed the shit.
Oh, you lucky I can't duff your shit, fam. Oh, you lucky I can't duff your shit, fam. Ah, man, yeah, you got your fists clenched too.
Bro, this game,
wish you would
I
make a
forgot
move.
how lit this
I wish you
game
would
is.
This
make a
game
move.
is
I'ma
so
bump your
fun.
dumb
It's
ass.
so
Punch me.
fucking
I dare
fun.
you. I dare you. Duff my
It's
shit.
so
I dare
fun.
you.
A few moments later.
Where the other shorty at, son? Where the shorty with the BBL at, son? I don't even like
We
BBL
missing out on
bandits
so
like
much.
that, but I'm fixing to go to the back room. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, but that
Hold
role
on, wait a minute.
play.
This- ah,
Exactly.
shit,
It
I'm on
is
stage
this.
with
That
you.
would be really
I
fun.
gotta
I would
get-
do that with you
Who
guys.
talking
Yeah,
about
I
getting
would
on
too.
stage? This is my club.
I would too.
This is my club. Yo, fan, who said that shit? No, who mouth moving? Who mouth moving? Who talking?
A few moments later.
I'm in your grill. Yeah, say something now.
You're just trying to
Say
start
something
some
now. Yeah,
shit.
look down.
What, you changed
Look
clothes?
down.
What
Check your
happened?
account balance. Insufficient funds. Yeah. Yeah, bitch ass motherfucker. I wish you would say something. Look
Now
A
this
few
just got me
moments
thinking about
later.
6.
Nation of
Because 6 is
Islam,
going to
drop
get
out
so
ass
much more
motherfucker. Take that
detail.
kufi off your head.
If this is
Oh, yeah.
A
this
few
detailed,
moments later.
I wish you would say something. Say something, bald man. Mr. Clean, looking like Kenny Smith up this motherfucker. Get your whore ass out my face. You ain't give me no pussy.
Why is he so
roasting
mad?
everybody up in
I
here.
don't
Who
know.
hurt
It's
you
Trevor,
today,
I guess.
Jesse?
He's Trevor.
Motherfucker.
So I guess he
Look at
got
this
his
playing
man.
Trevor.
Wasted his
Yeah,
money at the
playing bad.
barber shop. Wasted his money at the barber shop.
He
Look
definitely-
Why
at
is it so damn dark?
pubic
I don't know,
hairs
but
on
he
top of
definitely on
somebody's
them hoes,
scrotum.
for
Get your
real.
bum ass
Yeah,
up
Like,
out
he
of
is
here.
not
A
playing.
few
He's
moments
flaming
later.
everybody
Big
in that
motherfucker. I
club.
bet you got a bald spot like Manu Ginobili. Look at this fake ass chain motherfucker. You
Trev,
lucky
he
ain't
is
got no
treating
goddamn diamond
everyone
tester.
in
That
there.
son bitch would have never made no doggone
But he
noise.
look like Joe
fake
Budden.
ass goddamn Claire's jewelry walking outside thinking you a goddamn MVP. Pussy ass motherfucker. Get your bitch ass out my face. Look at this man talking to himself. Mental illness has made it into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's not unusual to be loved.
But he was just trying to mind his own business.
Motherfucker. I wish you
Shizzle
motherfucking
just
would
broke.
say
Damn.
some shit.
Oh!
Fuck you talking about?
Damn.
Oh, we got a flashback.
Dance.
Oh wait, we're going back in time?
Oh, I got a follow shorty.
Chastity.
Bring
See?
me alive.
Oh, hold on, whoa. Hold on. Wait, whoa, hold on.
He said, "Whoa,
Oh.
wait,
Oh,
whoa."
Hold on, wait, whoa.
wait,
Whoa.
wait.
He said, what's going on in here? He's like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. Think about that, bro. The next one is gonna be so much more detailed, man.
He said, wait a minute, hold on.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Cause this already
Oh,
look
shit.
crazy.
You can't do this on
I'm saying we can't, bro.
Ah,
You gotta block all of that, dog.
what do I, what do I do? Shit. Oh, damn, she getting into it.
Alright.
Why the security is watching, fam? I thought this was a
Are
private
those
dance.
are those
Why
are
the
those
security over here,
Auburn
bro?
Eagles Crocs?
Security in the cut. You can't be here. I thought it was a private dance.
Alright.
How did I not know about the strip club? I legit, I ain't never. I don't know. Wait, is it over? Is it over? A double dance. Does that
Another one?
increase the light joint? Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, hold on, wait. Oh, they about to
Okay.
throw a couple dollars. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's two of them. The one on the left got a BBL and shit don't even match her body. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yo, we in the strip club.
That boy was out there, bro. Grand Theft Auto was.
He's like, whoa,
I'm
double,
sorry.
whoa.
the fun, double the fun.
I didn't-
One
I
of them
didn't
done
realize
made it
this
to the
game-
maximum. Yo, why is the
Cause like
security
this
guard
not.
here?
I hadn't done this in the game, so I
I didn't do this.
wouldn't
I
know.
didn't do this in GTA 5. I didn't go to the strip club. I didn't think
Yo,
about
shorty
it.
reached her maximum.
Now that I
what
do
does
know.
that mean?
I didn't even think
I'm gonna
about
take
it.
my pants off. Why the security guard here?
Nice
She got
beard,
hella
Trevor.
stars on her back. Oh Lord, she freaky. She freaky. I know she on the hub.
They give you a
Hold on, wait.
whole.
That's why she wearing purple.
He said, I know she on the hub.
Oh,
She gotta
Lord,
be.
hold on,
She
wait.
gotta
She
be.
done reached the max meter. What does that mean? Like, does she make bad decisions with me? What happens? Yo, she done reached
Yeah.
the max meter, but yo,
What's the max
Did
meter?
the
What's that
security
mean?
pay for this?
Because he got a block out.
No,
It's,
he's blocking.
that thing is having a hard time. That he is having a hard
He's
time.
trying.
Security
He's
in
doing
here
his best
too,
he can.
fam.
Give
You
him,
can't be
give him
here.
credit. He's trying.
Yeah, get your dumb ass up out of here, security.
And,
Fuck
my
outta
mother
here.
was a stripper.
You
Fuck
don't
out of
see
here,
part of this?
man.
Oh, we got a bent
Trevor.
over. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold
All right,
on, wait a
enough of this
minute.
shit, son. Y'all better get this up. Yo,
Get the
security
camera.
out of here,
He
bro.
keeps
I'm
just
telling you right now.
moving the camera
security gotta be
anyway.
dealt
He's
with.
having a hard time, bro.
Security got to be dealt with, bro. You can't keep pulling up, son. You ain't paid for the dance. It's a private dance. Why the
Facts.
security up in here,
Facts.
bro?
You
Get
gotta
the
get up
security
out
up
of
out of here, bro. Ain't this my club?
Oh,
Get
shit.
Your ass the fuck up out of here, bro. Son,
Get
fuck
the
it in
fuck
the
up
corner,
outta
bro.
here,
Get that
bro.
man a chair. What's wrong with him? Ooh, look at the BBL. Look at the BBL. Come on now. Shorty spent her life savings on that joint. Yo,
She
get the
did.
security out of here, son. I'm getting tight.
Get the security out of here,
Security
son.
keep pulling up, son.
Please get them
He's
up out
still
of
mad
here.
about it. He's still
I
mad
paid
about
for
that.
this.
Pulling up, son. Get the security.
It's
fuck
private,
up
bro.
outta here, bro.
He's
Homie
still
ain't paid
mad. He's
to
still
be
mad.
out here.
He's still mad.
It's a private dance. Close the curtain.
For real, at least close the
Close the
curtain.
curtain. I'm fixing to
Damn,
take
they
my
give you a
pants off.
long
Hold on,
ass
wait a minute.
dance too. God
Yeah,
damn.
for
Hold
real.
on.
Like so I'm
Hold
saying,
on.
is
What
this like
happened when
20
they both
minutes
reached the
all
max
him
meter? Hold
commenting?
on. What happened when they both reached the max meter? Oh, she got her bent over. God damn. Oh, it's spilling out. Hold on, wait a minute. She trying to throw it back. There ain't
That
nothing
security
there,
guy
fam. You need to do
stuck
that
right
on
there.
me.
He said, I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
get a
wait
show
minute.
too.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. They
I'm
both
getting
reached
my
max
free show.
capacity. What happens? Ooh, she done put it up. I can sniff it. Meow, it's coming out. Fam.
There it
Fam,
is.
it's right up in your face, fam. I can hear
He
it.
just sitting there too. Yeah.
Ooh, it smells like expired shellfish.
That
Dog, you
damn
don't need to go take
MDC
a
head
shower.
bob,
Hold on, wait a
yeah.
minute.
He said I could
Why the
hear
other
it.
one ain't put a leg up? Hey, listen, it do indeed smell like plastic. Oh, they both got the legs up. They both got the legs up,
Okay.
fam. You need
Yeah,
to
she
go a little bit
definitely
lower
on the
though.
hub.
It's
For
a
sure.
private dance. This here my
For
club.
sure.
Ooh, bust it wide open. Hold on,
They
wait a minute.
twerking.
Shorty on the right got no rhythm. Come on now. You know she from Wichita, Kansas. Shorty on the left probably came from Baton Rouge or some shit like that. Oh, her family was in Katrina. Come on now. What happens now? That's it?
So stupid.
Double the pleasure. Oh, go home? Shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Go home? Don't sleep around. Bitch, what the fuck you then? What the hell are you talking about? We done spent all
Damn.
this doggone time over here. What you talking about? You don't sleep around. So give me the other harlot. She at her max meter too. Yo, this some old bullshit, son.
That's some old bullshit.
You're not trying to go to the crib? I'll waste my time. Son. Y'all
That's some old bullshit.
Yeah, get him up out my face, fam. Get him up out my face, fam. I done got a double goddamn harlots over here. Why this security man still
He
here?
look mad. He look mad too.
Why the security man still here? No, this is
I
my
ain't
club.
mad
No,
at
I'm
him.
going back inside. No, fuck that. No, fuck that. I'm going back inside.
Nah, fuck
Y'all
that.
done wasting my doggone time, son. Y'all done wasting my time. Oh, I can't even up it up in here. I can't up it up in here. Y'all
Hell
lucky.
no.
Y'all lucky. Matter of fact, the security guards who really need to get dealt with. It's not even the ladies. They just doing their job. It's the
I'm
security
saying.
man. You want to be up in my
And then
business.
Buddy got a
man.
free show for
You want to
nothing,
be up in my
man.
business,
Yeah,
man.
just get a free
Shit,
ass
duff your
show.
shit. You lucky I can't do it. You lucky
Yeah,
I
I'll
can't
be
do it.
back
I'm
here
pressing the
always
button,
time.
but they're not letting me duff your shit. It's the problem with your dumb ass, fam. It's supposed to be a private dance. They probably would have busted it wide open if your dumb ass
Once
wasn't
he was
standing
looking
over
right
here,
there the whole
son.
time, she was just,
Man's over here all up in the goddamn photo, bro. Homie being
Yeah,
the Diddy
he was
of the damn
looking.
security guards, all up in the videos, all up in the lap dance and shit.
Hey, he
It was
said he
supposed
was
to be
on
a
the
private
clock.
session. I had two harlots up in there.
Yeah, makes
Shorty
sense,
started
makes sense.
bending over. She was about to
She
take
did.
off her goddamn undergarments, but your dumb ass is standing over
Bending
here,
over.
posing and shit like this Mr. Olympia. Oh, you lucky I can't duff your shit, fam. Oh, you lucky I can't duff your shit, fam. Ah, man, yeah, and you got your fists clenched too. I wish you would make a move. I wish you would make a move. Yeah, I'm gonna bump your dumb ass. Punch me. I dare you. I dare you. Duff my shit. I
Oh, that's
dare
why
you.
he was angry, bro.
Please give me the
Yeah.
activate. Yeah, put your hands
Yeah.
up. Get your bitch ass up out of here. I'm gonna back your dumb ass the hell up out of here. Yeah, go up the stair. Go up the stair. Go up the stair. Yeah, you thought the animation wasn't gonna keep pushing your dumb ass. Nah, ain't no nothing, bro. Get your bitch ass up out of here, bro. You cock blocking ass motherfucker. Get your ass up out of here, bro.
He mad as
Get your ass up
shit.
out of here, bro. Back your dumb ass out. No. You don't get no privileges to be up in here no more. You don't get no privileges to be up in here no
This
more. Get your
nigga,
bitch ass up out of here.
this motherfucker stop this shit.
Nah, ain't nobody crazy. Ain't nobody
He
crazy.
spent the
I'm
whole
gonna show
time.
you a little
The
crazy.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
you walk up
That's
in here,
Grand
but you
Theft
need
Auto
to dip.
for you.
need
You
to
make
dip.
your
Get
own
your dumb ass
missions.
up out of here, bro. Get your dumb ass up out of here, bro.
He's just
Oh, now you want to
mad.
stand in the corner and shit. All right, bet.
Yeah, he ain't
I
going
got
nowhere.
something
He
for
said
you.
he ain't going nowhere.
I got something for you. Oh, you lucky I can't up it, bro. You lucky I can't up it up in here, bruh. Where the harlots went? Shorty went up in here? I bet, yo, let's get... No, don't tell me no Jesus nothing, son. I ain't want you anyway, son. Where the other shorty at, son? Where the shorty with the BBL at, son? I don't even like BBL bandits like that, but I'm fixing to go to the back. Hold on, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Hold on, wait a minute. Shit, I'm on stage with you. Yeah, I gotta get off. Yo, whoa, who talking about get off stage? This is my club. This is my club. Yo, fan, who said that shit? No, who mouth moving? Who mouth moving? Who talking? Who talking?
Talking. All right.
Who talking like this not my shit, bro? I promise. Oh, you lucky I can't up it up in here, bro. I promise you, bro. Don't you ever tell me to get off my own goddamn stage, bro.
Too.
Bro, this my
He
safe
do,
house.
yeah, he mad. He mad.
Who talking shit? They lucky I can't go. Oh my God, bro. I promise you these motherfuckers had some problems, bro. I promise you these motherfuckers had
That's
some
your own
problems, bro.
club.
They talking about change clothes. What I'm about to change into over here. Now, hold on, wait a minute. Because they got me really fucked up. Let me put on my fucking suit. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put on my fucking suit. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, yes, I got my suit on. Let me go check on my hose. Fuck you talking about?
Check on my
Your
home.
bitch ass still in the corner, right? Yeah, your bitch ass still in the corner. You lucky I can't fucking up it on your bitch ass, bro. I promise you. Bullets would have been going through your goddamn cranium. Who said some shit? Who said some shit? I can't duff
Which
your
one of
shit. I
y'all?
can't shoot your shit, but I promise
Which
you.
one the hell? I got my suit on now.
I promise you I can bump you. Oh, you on your phone? Get out my club, bro. Oh, you lucky I can't bump your dumb ass. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm in your grill. Yeah, say something now. Say something now. Yeah, look down. Look down. Check your account balance. Insufficient funds. Yeah. Yeah, bitch ass motherfucker. I wish you would say
I
something.
wish you
Look
would.
at you. Holeless in the corner. Son's hoe. Bet you masturbating tonight, pussy. No lubricant. Say some. Say some. Nation of Islam dropout ass motherfucker. Take that goofy off your head, pussy. What you want to do? You inside with a hoodie on. I promise you get no hose. I bet you go to a goddamn pool party with
Well,
a
he
bucket
insulted
jacket on
every
and
customer at his
jeans
own
and
club.
slides.
He mad.
Look at this man, shades on inside like you can't see. Blind ass motherfucker.
I
I wish you
know.
would say something. Say something, bald man. Mr. Clean, looking like Kenny Smith up this motherfucker. Get your whore ass out my face. You ain't give me no pussy. I'm roasting everybody up in here. Look at this
Everybody.
motherfucker. No fade ass
Everybody.
motherfucker. Look at this man. Wasted his money at the barber shop. Looking like a patch of pubic hairs on top of
I'm like,
somebody's
hey, man,
scrotum.
that's
Get
me.
your bum ass up out of here.
Hey,
Look
chill,
at you,
bro.
can't afford to
Chill.
get no lap
Chill.
dance, can't you? That's why you all hunched over. Paycheck ain't come in, huh? Check bounced in it. Bitch
Fuck
ass
you, bro.
motherfucker. I wish y'all would say
Yeah,
something to
fuck
me.
you,
Pick your
bro.
head up. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I ain't trying to look at your bitch
Look
ass.
Hell
at me.
no.
Yeah, you goth ass motherfucker, emo loser ass motherfucker. You not a cool emo / goth. This man be sitting in the corner. Cause tonight is the night that I fall for
Yeah.
you. That's you, huh? That's you in the fucking
Tonight.
dark. Pussy ass motherfucker. I wish you would take them shades off. I'll light your dumb ass up. Look at this man, the do-rag over here, no waves.
That's literally
ass
what like
motherfucker.
anyone
That's why you
says
in
if
a
there's an
do-rag
emo
by Surface
person.
Day.
They got some
Motherfuckers
oil
thought you
in
had
the
waves underneath that shit. I
night.
promise you don't.
Yeah.
Nappy ass fucking hair, and it's not even the good kind.
Whenever someone's talking about a white guy, a white person.
Look at this fake
It's
ass
the
chain,
classic
motherfucker.
to
You
fall
lucky I ain't
back
got no
on.
goddamn diamond tester. That son
It's
bitch
not
would have
wrong.
never made
It's
no
funny.
doggone
It's a great
noise.
song, too.
Fake
Don't be
ass
real. It's a great
goddamn
song.
Claire's jewelry walking outside thinking you a goddamn MVP. Pussy ass motherfucker. Get your bitch ass out my face. Look at this man
Dude, he is
talking to
roasting
himself.
every
Mental
customer
illness
he
has
has.
made it into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's not unusual to be loved
There it is.
by anyone. Look at this motherfucking Carlton ass motherfucker. I wish you would say something. I wish you would say something. This man got on a fake ass DeAndre Hopkins jersey.
Hell
Mans went to
yeah.
the thrift store, done said, let me get a DeAndre Hopkins jersey. They gave him a 00. Look at this motherfucker. It represents the rings that DeAndre Hopkins just so happens to have. Loser ass motherfucker. Homie look like he drive cabs and don't make no
Why
sense.
DeAndre
Bitch
Hopkins
ass
catching
motherfucker,
strays
get
in
out
this
my face.
motherfucker?
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I promise you, you got nieces and nephews and sons and daughters at the crib that ain't see you. How you a deadbeat uncle? Make that make sense, bro. This man not
Man.
only a deadbeat father, but he a deadbeat uncle. Get your dumb ass out my face,
your-
bro. I
get
promise
your
you, this
ass
brother
up outta
name
here,
is
man.
like Earl or some shit like that. Man's got some ancient ass name. Look
He
at this
doesn't
loser
even
ass
know any of
motherfucker
these
over here.
things. These are all
Look at this
accusations.
loser ass motherfucker over here. I bet
doesn't
homie
even know
Christmas
these
will
people.
still be
Nope.
screaming on Mixer in 2024. No views ass motherfucker. I wish you would say something to me. I wish you would say something to me. All you losers ass motherfucker. You see me in this suit? You see me in this
Oh,
suit?
Mixer.
Shit costs more than all y'all goddamn pockets combined right now. Who else want it? Who else want it? Get your bitch ass out my face. You ain't want to put out.
There. Hey,
Now
he
we ain't
mad.
taking no
He
goddamn
mad.
dance to the back. You ain't want to put out. This man, look at this loser ass motherfucker. My name's Wade. You've been sitting here with these two whores for the longest. They've been rubbing on your goddamn body. You ain't got nothing but blue balls. At this point, they purple. Loser ass motherfucker. I wish you would say something to me.
I wish you would.
I wish you would say something to me. Look at this man. Bring your own bottle ass mother. I should have you evicted out my goddamn club. I promise you you ain't pay for that shit with that weak ass goddamn fit you got on. Weak ass goddamn fit you got on. Look at this man, calf muscles, non-existent. Fuck you talking about?
Damn,
Say
man.
something to me. Oh, you thought I was gonna come up here and talk to your dumb ass? Look at this man. Homie drive trucks, but don't get no pay. This man get hired on a Thursday, fired on a Friday. He out there driving for free. I wish you would say something to me. Undersized, underachieved Shaquille O'Neal. Say some shit to me, pussy. Say some shit to me, pussy. The hell you looking at? I bet this brother name is Gilbert up this motherfucker. I wish you would say something to me. Oh, Gilbert ass motherfucker. No arenas, no agent zero. The only zeros you got is the zeros in your bank account, but there's no number at the beginning of the zeros. Because you're broke, brother. You broke. Matter of fact, your account might as well be overdrafted. That's the only time that you happen to see additional numbers inside your account outside of zero, pussy. Wish you would say something to me.
Damn, he's extra.
Wish you would say something to me.
He roasting. He leaving yet?
Motherfuckers thought this shit was sweet. You alright? You doing your security job? You alright? Yeah, I wish you would try to do something. Yeah, move your bitch ass out the way, pussy. You know when the boss is around.
Oh, he said he was alright now.
Goofy ass goddamn haircut. Goofy ass fucking haircut. I wish you would put your hands up and say something to me. Yeah, you still in the corner, right? You still in the corner, right? Yeah, that's right. Look forward. Don't even look at me, pussy. Don't even look at me, pussy. I run this spot.
Look at me.
Fuck you talking about. This my goddamn club. I wish you would say some shit to me.
He just assumed
walking through the whole thing ranting.
Fuck wrong with these motherfuckers. This is my goddamn spot.
Maybe he bought it though. You can't buy it.
Everybody is. Not a motherfucker inside here can beat me. Fuck they talking about. Not a motherfucker up in there can beat me. Collect the goddamn money and exchange people's big $100 bills for singles. And don't you ever say shit to me.
Damn.
Fuck you talking about. Are you standing around here, huh? Oh, you standing around here. I wish you motherfucking would say some shit to me, pussy. Fuck you talking about. That's for all your goddamn homies inside.
Damn.
Learn respect, pussy. This my spot.
He didn't even do anything.
Fuck you been out there watching the dough the whole time.
Location. They lucky I don't blow this motherfucking shit up. Fuck you.
He said lucky I don't blow this shit up. Well, you gonna blow your own club up?
Fuck wrong with them?
He's just gonna leave now.
This man had to roast everybody in the club.
Why y'all laughing?
Why y'all laughing?
Motherfuckers think this shit a joke.
Ain't no fucking joke. Ain't no fucking sitcom.
Fuck wrong with them? Oh, they lucky I couldn't up it on none of them motherfuckers. That's why the dude outside had to get caught up for their sins. Up inside. I wish a motherfucker would tell me get off stage in my own club. I wish a motherfucker would tell me to get off stage in my own club. I was ranting for 12 minutes? Damn. You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't
insult everybody, everyone in there.
On Patreon or on YouTube to get access to
dreams come true. He did.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh my god.
God.
Why is this dude wearing a mask to ring the bell?
The Kumite.
Fighting on a skateboard ramp?
The Kumite. Oh!
Shut him down.
Betsy. Man's just got knocked out in the middle of the novel.
Even the other guy that hit him was like,
man,
look at the safety vest medics move into action. Homie wasn't moving that fast since the buffet opened earlier this afternoon. Should have never showed up wearing a singlet. Got him paying tribute to Rhea Ripley. He's motionless in white. Man's ain't moving. His opponent beside himself at what he just did to that man. That's how you know he got a good spirit. Man's was remorseful expeditiously. Somebody tap that man's navel 3 times and hold. That might be the reset button. Oh, not this again. This car jutsu still going on. I ain't never see people race so fast to get each other's seatbelts off. Nothing against jiu-jitsu, but why does it have to be done inside of a vehicle? I don't understand. You mean to tell me these brothers couldn't just do battle on the mat? There's only supposed to be one occupant in the passenger seat. Homie got this man up against the airbags. What happens if it gets deployed? Oh, he's going down on him. Why that dude's head
the
going down
fuck?
there? Under no circumstances should your feet touch the roof of the vehicle. What part of the game is this? Wait a minute. He
God.
just put his butt cheeks in his face. I thought they were fighting.
This
Why
is
is there
good.
analingus
Now
on the
what's
marquee?
happening?
The
Yeah.
cameraman
What
ain't
is
shit.
happening,
Why they got a
man?
close-up on this man's isolated foot, looking like a horrific scene of a documentary
close-up
on
on
a
his
car
toe.
ride gone wrong? I don't understand this sport, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's no way Homie in the White is winning this fight. First, you
At
got
all.
72% of your blood rushing towards your head. Second,
Dude,
you
like, what
either
the-
eating
I'm
ass
giving.
or the
Yeah,
floor
bro,
mats.
just
Third,
give
you
up.
got a grown man
Why would you just go
suspended
down that
on
way?
top
I
of
don't
you.
know.
And fourth, there's got to be zero
Hard
visibility
to see.
down there. Why? My man's reaching for the turn. He put his blinker on. They should have had a referee in the back seat because I'm wondering what he's seeing from the outside. Cameraman trying to get a shot from the passenger window.
kill that
Nothing
guy.
but butt cheeks in his face.
How
This
is
is
he tapped?
easily
He's
the
got him in
longest
like a
2
arm
minutes
thing,
of this
too, so it's
man's
like, how
life.
does he-
Homie in the red got some form of Kimura lock locked in over here. I'd have been tapping out the moment I took my seatbelt off. Man's doing tricks on
Jesus
top of his
Christ.
opponent's body, and to make matters worse, you got a foot pressing down on your scrotum. And where is his head even located? He underneath
He
the
is
glove
in-
compartment.
right.
There's no way he's gonna survive.
He can't
Leg
even see
lock
anything.
activated, immediate tapping.
I quit. I quit.
These dudes are insane. I wouldn't want to have no vehicle carpet stuck in my mouth for 2.5 minutes. Now, what the hell's going on over here? Is this
Jesus.
one dude fighting 3 people? Look at the clock.
They
This
are
is the
finna
second
kill this
round.
guy.
How did he survive the first? They're raining clubbing blows down upon him, but he choked out one of their teammates. Hold
Choke
on.
out one of them.
Is this elimination style or does he win the match? Run that back. I gotta see that again. He put that brother to
Homie's
sleep.
asleep.
It
Yeah,
was
he
Homie
did.
in the black shorts. Mans was trying to give him the blowjob special. He done got caught up
He's
into
like,
a
all right.
guillotine.
He
To
did.
make matters
He got
worse, why they
guillotined,
both
bro.
went for the
Ooh,
same
ooh,
leg? That
ooh.
was incredibly
Ooh,
stupid.
yeah.
White shorts had
Yeah, he
about
out. He
15
is out.
unprotected blows to the head and
Out.
somehow still was unable to make any damage. The red and black shorts dude over here punching and doing no
he was
damage
out.
either. I guess the
Out.
fight done. Oh, wait a minute. They continuing as a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Certainly they try a different strategy. Why did White Shorts just walk right into the guillotine? The other one trying to hit mans with a German suplex, but he's not going to get that opportunity. He got your mans on the ground.
Hit him,
This man
bro.
didn't have
Hit
no
him.
game plan whatsoever. Look at
Why
the
are you just
hesitation
letting your
after he
teammate
took
get
his
choked
teammate to
out?
the
You
ground.
gotta be
He don't know if
raining
you want to go for
blows
body
on
shots
the
or watch his
abdominals.
opponent choke
You gotta
his
do
mans
something.
out.
Look
You
at
should have
him.
been kicking or kneeing him in the ribs immediately, and now your man's done
Now
tapped
his
out. It's
man's
about to be a
tapped out. Now it's
one-on-one
about to be
fair one.
one-on-one.
At this point,
Alright.
man's choked out 2 of your
Let's go.
teammates. He's the Terminator, and
Let's
he's
go.
ready for the one-on-one. If you find yourself in this position, what's the game plan here? You gotta pull out a tranquilizer and shoot this man. Your opponent might as well be Jack Reacher. Maybe he's John Wick without the weapons. Unless you knock him out or
Fuck.
submit him, I
It's
would
a
assume
wrap.
it's already a guaranteed loss for
Yeah,
you because
bro,
he took
you're
out
done.
2 of your teammates.
It's a
Just
wrap.
don't
You're
get
done,
choked
bro.
out.
Nope. Immediately choked
He got
out.
him in the rear naked
Rear
choke.
naked.
Look at his
Right
legs
there
kicking
goes.
like an upside down
That's
cockroach.
it.
This
He's
man's
up.
getting ready to get sent to the
He's
shadow
dead.
realm. Hold on, there might be hope. It's not completely locked in yet.
Oh,
Fought
oh.
on him. Pass gas.
He's
Free
dead.
yourself. Gotcha,
Oh,
bitch.
oh. Finish it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Stop.
Congratulations!
This man submitted 3 people
3
in one
people.
fight. Ain't no fucking way. It was 3
Ain't
to
no fucking
1,
way,
and
boy.
these
Ain't no
dudes
fucking way,
lost.
boy.
Shit,
And
we
each
just
of them
watched
got
it.
choked
They gotta
out.
be a
How
way.
y'all all in the gulag with the same death sentence? Imagine gathering your homies to go jump somebody, and you end up getting jumped
Yep.
by one person. Who trained this man? Naked Snake?
He
He's
just
an
grabbed this
expert
guy.
in
Just grab him,
CQC. Look
and
at
then-
referee on the right.
Buddy
It's
was
like
trying
he
to ball
knew
up.
this
Buddy
wasn't
was
going to
trying.
go good for the multi-man team. He
Got
had
him.
0 reaction throughout the entire fight.
You
gotta be
Homie
throwing
standing
it
up looking
up,
like a
man.
vegan trying to
Hit him,
barbecue.
bro.
He don't know what the fuck he doing. Look at the face of the last remaining one. He lying to himself, trying to make it seem as if he wants this smoke. Between
Hit him,
Eddie Hall
man.
beating up
Do
those brothers this
something.
past
Shit.
weekend and this gentleman running
He's
through
killing
3
him.
homies,
He's
I think
killing
it's safe
me.
to say handicap
Yeah,
matches is
man.
going in a different
For
direction.
real,
The
man.
fight game getting more dynamic year by year. I don't understand why, but it's entertaining
Well,
as
at
shit.
least I know
Choke
if
this
we in
man
that
into the
situation,
shadow
yeah,
realm
you can
and
at
get
least
that
rain
man
down
a
blows
medic.
on him.
Somebody please call the EMT. Die!
Oh, yep.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Out of there.
Hey.
Got your ass whooped tonight.
All 3 of y'all.
How?
That's a shame.
Get the fuck out of here!
You mean to tell
All
me you
of
watched
them.
the entire video, but you haven't
Got
subscribed?
choked
Hit the
the hell
subscribe
out.
button and become a member
All
on
of
Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord.
Crazy.
We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Crazy.
Just do it! Make
Do it.
your dreams come true! Please! Please!
What are you waiting
Oh my
for?
God.
Day 78.
There
Eating
you
raw
go.
chicken every day till I
I
get a
threw this
tummy
on
ache.
here
Here we've
just
got a
for
cow
you.
kidney. Sometimes it smells like pee-pee a little bit.
Well, guys,
Till I
it's been a
get a
rough
tongue
week.
hit.
Yesterday, I had the great misfortune of trying out the legendary pink
this one
sauce,
either.
and, well, let me just tell you guys, it's a lot worse than you think. Not only did it taste and
nasty.
smell so bad that it basically ruined my
Yeah,
never
appetite for
tried
the
it.
rest of the day, it also
It comes in
declared
packets now, you
war
gotta make
on
it
my
yourself.
stomach. Guys, I have been 1v1ing my bathroom for the last 24 hours, and, well, I'm losing. Now, is that TMI? Maybe, but it's relevant because I'm not gonna sit here and
He
suffer
said, "I'm
alone. You
losing."
guys know the drill at this point. When I suffer, you suffer. And just watching me
is
try the
nasty.
pink sauce probably did not
Yeah,
induce
I
that
know.
much
This
suffering for the
nigga,
viewer, so I'm having to retroactively make it right. That's what today's for. Allow me to introduce you guys to an Instagram account
is
named
wrong with
Raw
you, man?
Chicken Experiment. And from the footage you've been seeing in the background, I'm sure you can figure out why it's named that. Now,
Raw
this account
chicken
was
and
DM'd to me
eggs.
on Instagram, so shout out to that guy for making my week even worse. It's fine, though. I get to use it to
I'm pretty
torture
sure
other people,
Nintendo
so
doesn't
it all
endorse
evens
that.
out in the end. Now,
You
from
need to
what
get
I've
that
gathered,
switch out
this
of there.
guy is a supporter of
Yeah.
the carnivore diet who decided
put
to
the
do
chicken
this
on
little
the switch.
experiment to try and prove
Piece of
science
shit.
wrong. He set out to eat raw chicken every single day for 100
He's
days
drinking
and just see what happens. Now,
raw
normally,
eggs.
I'm pretty critical of the carnivore people on this channel, but you know what? I've got to respect this. It takes a certain kind of mind to say,
he's
you know what?
chugging
I'm going to
that
do
thing of
something
eggs,
that
bro.
most people would throw up just thinking about in order to prove a
Just
point.
nasty.
However, while I can respect this, it doesn't change the fact that these are some of the grossest videos I have literally
seen.
ever seen. So if you have a weak stomach, you might want to sit this one out, okay? But let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
How
Day
can you
78.
stomach
Eating raw
that?
chicken every day till I get a tummy ache. I'm starting to get concerned that I'm not going to get sick from this experiment. I haven't had diarrhea at all, and that's kind of a shame.
Okay, so this is the video that was sent
What,
to me. This is
nigga?
how I was introduced to Mr. Raw Chicken Experiment here. He's on day 78,
Bro, what?
about
What?
3/4
This
of the
is-
way through.
I hate
and
white
wow,
people
this
so much,
video is
man.
I didn't
terrible.
wanna
We're
say
not
it,
going to be
bro.
going
I
in any
didn't
sort of
wanna say
order
it.
here. We're just
I
going to
will.
jump
Don't worry,
around.
I will.
Truth be told, I'm sort of just trying to put
Day
off having to
70.
watch
He's
this
so
video
bored
again. So,
with life.
yeah.
I hope
That
I hope
it's
that
fine.
you just
I hope
decided to
that-
start eating raw chicken.
I hope that on his insides right now there's just disease and things are just getting destroyed. I hate to be that guy, but I hope that his insides are full of worms and bacteria and salmonella just
I
eating
mean,
away at him.
I wouldn't go that extreme, but I do feel you.
I don't-
Because
bro,
yeah,
I-
because he
yo,
deserved
I-
that. He deserved
bro,
something.
I'm
Because this
sorry.
is he like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
This is just
Why are you doing
disgusting.
this?
Like, it's just wrong. Because now, I mean, some other people might try it, and it's just not.
Here we've got a cow kidney.
You know that you've gone down a unique path in life when the 2 bites of raw chicken breast that you just consumed don't even warrant even a word. This guy gives the chicken breast the caveman treatment, and he doesn't even have anything to say about it. I guess it's just a normal
Well, he's done
day
it for
in the office for
78
this guy,
days
but my
now.
Bro, this
God,
man
that
don't
doesn't
even
seem
make a
right.
face eating that shit,
Kidney.
bro. Like,
Nope.
Sometimes it smells like pee-pee a little bit, and it looks like grapes, you know? So
Does
in my
it?
industry, we call it piss grapes.
So they call it piss grapes.
It tastes okay. It's kind of like if you went to like a show at a dive bar and you went into the bathroom
Right,
and
right.
licked the floor.
All right, lots
Lick
to
the
digest
floor.
here. First of all,
That's
your
okay.
that's your
That's
definition
okay.
of tasting okay.
That's your
For piss?
definition of okay.
Whatever, man. You do you. Secondly,
You do
I
you.
think the reason
to
I
a
dislike
dive
this video
bar
so
and
much,
lick
besides
it.
the
Yeah,
obvious
I guess
reasons,
that's
is
okay.
because I can
That's
taste
okay.
this kidney.
Yeah.
That's
Unfortunately,
okay. I guess so.
the way this guy has
On the
described
scale- on
it,
his
yeah,
scale,
yeah, I
that's
can taste
okay.
this in my mouth right now. I can't speak for the women's bathroom,
Jesus
but if you've
Christ.
ever been in a men's bathroom, I'm sure you
That
can
is
taste it too.
disgusting.
That signature smell of gallons of old
gallons
piss
of old
married with
piss.
ceramic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I feel like
Ceramic
that's
and
what I was
urinal
describing,
cake.
right? Yummy.
And urinal cakes. Don't forget the urinal cakes.
August just put a
Tastes
really
a little bit
nasty
like liver.
image in my head.
It's grown on me.
It's growing.
It's windy today. People are really gonna think I'm wearing a wig. I think I like the chicken more, but it's okay.
If you're reaching a point in your life where the taste of old meaty piss is growing on you, yeah, you've got to start reconsidering whatever you're doing. That's a non-negotiable.
Day one, eating raw chicken every
Going
day
back to
until I
day
get a
one
tummy
now?
ache. Do not try this at home. Follow me to see what happens.
I will not try it at home, and I will not follow you to see what happens. How about that? We just, we all.
This is the only time I'm gonna see what happens, unless August does a follow-up.
Exactly.
This is it.
Exactly. Look at him. The straight face.
This is day one.
Like it ain't nothing.
This is day one.
This
playing day one.
Yeah, like
he has to have experienced this before.
That's what I'm thinking. For real, like, bro,
he's got to have done this before. There's no way you're.
This is disgusting, bro. You're doing it too easy too.
Drink the eggs and shit too.
Yeah, man, you should talk during these videos. While the one we just watched I think is objectively worse, you seem less likely to kill me in the first one. This is weird. Just 40 seconds of complete silence watching a grown man devour a raw chicken breast and then chug down like 7 raw eggs. All while being in what looks and sounds like to be a public park.
Like
this feels like it should be illegal to do.
Day 94, eating raw chicken every day till I get a tummy ache.
What the fuck
Today
is
we're going to make this super classic dish. It's called barbecue chicken and brain sandwich.
Yeah, this video is not getting monetized, is it? That's fine. I kind of went into this with that expectation, but my god, dude is just manhandling a brain like it's a piece of lettuce or something. Look, you could convince me that if it's super controlled and it's prepared exactly right, eating raw chicken might be fine. You're not getting me aboard the brain train, though, that's for sure.
We got the chicken. You're going to want to use sourdough bread because that is the healthiest one.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about here for sure. I'm handed a raw brain and chicken sandwich.
Totally
and my first thought is, what's the carb count on this bad boy? What kind of macros are we looking at?
What's the carb count, you know?
Maybe
you know
just take that.
I agree with August. Carb count. He just took the brain
Half
apart.
of the brain. Get it right on there.
This thing, man.
This.
A little barbecue.
No, that'll help. That'll help. Yeah, that's gonna help right there. That'll make it all better.
Toss another piece on there, and look at this. Can you believe that?
You know what, man? I'm kind of glad you asked that because no, I absolutely cannot. I'm having sort of a hard time believing that you are genuinely sitting here eating a raw brain and chicken sandwich. I am. Is there some movie magic going on here? Does he spit it out off camera? What's going on? Something, right?
Something has to be happening.
Chicken and brain, like.
Is he okay? Or
luckier than that?
Yeah,
Could
you
you
could
get
get hit by a fucking bus or something, I guess. I think that would be better than what we're doing here. I would consider myself more lucky getting hit by a bus and coming out of it with major but recoverable injuries than I would eating this sandwich. 100%.
Are you gonna go to a doctor after this and at least see if they say anything?
The bread's holding me back.
No.
I don't think the bread was holding it back. I think if anything, I think the bread and the barbecue sauce are the only two edible things here right now.
You don't want no
now
brains?
he's just eating. No, I'm good.
I'm going to give it a 3.1 out of 10.
I mean,
That's just because the bread is a little stale.
Hey man, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know you don't have to do this? This is part of the reason I can respect this, because he's not trying to act like any of this tastes good, because obviously everybody knows shit like this does not taste good. So why are you doing it? Why are you eating piss grapes and brain sandwiches? You don't like cooking? That's fine. Stuff like pizza exists. Might have to wait a little bit for it to get to you, but it's pretty convenient, man. You just call them and you say, hey, I want this. They're like, okay, we're gonna bring it to you. And then you're done. You don't have to eat like the dog of a rich white woman. I mean, you're a bone and one of those slow rolls away from basically just being a cane torso, man.
I've seen some videos of these dogs
eating raw chicken every day until I get a tummy ache. Well, guys, can you believe we made it this far? Big rotisserie is going crazy. The science deniers don't want to believe it, but here we are. You guys knew. You guys knew we could make it.
So look, I'm all for a good science experiment. Science is about constantly reforming what we know is the truth. That's like the whole basis of this study. So look, I'm totally open to the idea that maybe humans are okay to eat raw meat. Most other things can, so it would sort of make sense if humans can too. But I don't really know if making Instagram videos where you say whether or not you have a tummy ache, where there's no way for anybody to verify anything you're saying whatsoever, can really be considered science. Do I think he's joking? Maybe, but I feel like there's part of him that thinks this has really proven a big point. And it's proven something, I guess, because he's not dead, but none of this is verifiable.
Your boy, crap. That's your boy.
Science
Nope.
will never be
boy.
Nope.
Out there getting it.
Nope. Ain't my boy. Nope. I don't know this guy.
Yeah,
We don't claim him either. We don't even claim him. I want you to know that we don't claim him. We're just stuck with
Here
him.
we got some.
Oh, what is this?
One of those
What is
things.
this? What is this?
Okay.
Is that the
It's not
water from the
working
bag?
incredibly well?
Alright, that makes him jag a little bit. That's a little-
Okay, yeah, almost
All
threw
right.
up on that one.
Yeah,
That's
I
one
was
of the
gonna
worst
say
things I've
that-
ever
now
seen.
that
Ever. Piss grapes?
right
No
there.
big deal. I can handle that all day long.
I can handle
but,
all that,
dumping
but
a
that right
syringe full
there,
of
bro,
raw chicken
I
juice
can't-
down
I
your gullet?
cannot-
Not a
I
fan
can't
of
do
that
that.
one. Not
Can't
even
do
kind
that.
of.
That was
I can't watch
a lot.
that. I'm straight. I'm straight. I can't even watch that.
That
Exactly
is
how
the-
it's supposed to
Oh
be.
my god.
exactly how it's supposed to be, you say? What is that? Nasty and
Well, guys,
disgusting
we
and
made
vile and
They
unedible?
wouldn't believe it unless I did it. 100 videos in a row. That takes some work. I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, man, I don't really understand how you
I
find
don't
the time to
believe
make
it. I
these
don't believe
videos
that.
when I'm assuming
I don't
you're
believe
spending
you're a
at least
busy guy.
16
There's
hours a
no
day
way you're a
milking the
busy
fuck
guy.
out of your toilet. Talking about science, forget the chicken. We need to take advantage of this opportunity and go study the core of the earth through the hole this guy is blasted underneath his toilet. Brain sandwiches, raw chicken, 30 egg yolks a day, raw chicken juice. That shit's coming out the other end like Godzilla's atomic breath, I assure you.
I assure you.
But we had no choice. We did what needed to be done.
We had no choice, right?
I haven't decided
Yeah.
exactly what the next experiment will be, but there will be,
I definitely need a break
The next
after this.
experiment.
For real.
and it will be soon.
Now, unfortunately for us,
Oh,
and
no,
you know,
he
probably
started
all
it.
of society, this
What?
guy's gotta have some sort of sinister plan he's cooking up. He wasn't joking when he said this. He has begun his next experiment, which is 100 days of eating raw testicles, and he's currently on day 4. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's planning to take over the
That's
world
a
somehow,
massive
trying to become immune to
testicle, I'll be
everything.
honest.
Maybe something's going on at home we don't know about. I don't
Maybe
know, but
something
this is
going
not
on at
normal
home.
behavior. All I can say is, Mr.
What
Chicken
the
Experiment,
fuck
I
is
hope
he
life
doing?
treats you well. And you know what?
Busting
I'm rooting
that
for you. I hope you don't die from eating
Excuse my
testicles. That would be
language.
pretty
Open.
rough. Fucking awesome gravestone though, but don't let that tempt you, okay?
That's
Well
it.
guys, what do you think? Are these videos gonna change the world? I think
No.
they could. Be honest.
No.
Really search within
No.
yourselves. Do you think you would eat raw chicken if
No.
it was 100%
No.
guaranteed to be
You don't wanna
safe?
try it?
Because I don't think I
No.
necessarily would. There's a
No,
lot of
I
things
would-
you can
I would
eat
just
raw
look
that
at-
I don't like to eat
I would
raw.
just find
There
food.
are
Look
very
at me
few
in the face
circumstances
and
where
tell me
I'd
you
rather
would try
have
it.
raw
Look at me.
food
Look
over
at me
cooked
right
food.
now.
It's
You
just
tell you
winter.
try
I mean,
it.
I honestly don't
I
think that
would
it's really the
not
risk factor
try
that's
it.
keeping me from
Write it.
trying raw chicken.
Lock it
It
in.
just
Lock
seems
it in.
gross.
I'm not-
However, if I
I
was
ain't
guaranteed to
trying
not die from it,
shit.
I think I'll
No.
try it. Would you?
No.
It's fine if you're a little baby who wouldn't, but you know,
No.
we are gonna make
No.
fun of you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave
That
a like
chicken
and
juice
welcome
was
over
one of
to
the
that
most
subscribe
disgusting
button
things I've
and
seen
touch
in a
it. It's
long
free.
time.
It won't
That
cost you anything.
right there,
But
bro,
for
it's
now,
not cool.
that's all I have for you today. Bye.
I'm glad Leon's up next.
I know, man.
Do
Please.
my little
God.
dance and then I'll pause it.
We'll be right back, guys.
History. The Rhino is one awesome opponent, but your speed is a match for his strength. A series of quick punches will prevent him from getting a running start. Next up is a couple of quick tips for the boy and his blob. In order to get this huge diamond, feed your blob tangerine jelly beans to turn him into a trampoline. Then make sure he's positioned directly under the diamond. Then bounce until you can get high enough to reach it. Here's another blob tip. Don't even let one of those cherries hit the ground, because if you do, boom! So carefully time your steps under the marshmallows. Then use your Vita Blaster's vitamin C on those cherries. Today's edge will finish up with Bigfoot for NES. Quick tip, pay attention. Shift up for added speed on the straightaways, and downshift when you're climbing hills or slogging through mud. Here's another good one. Don't just beat the other driver, bankrupt him. If you take him out early and he's too broke to get back in the race, you'll have lots of extra time to collect more prize money. That's your edge for today, your video power edge. Okay, we're gonna chill for a bit and watch a Power Team episode. But when we come back, we've got Psychosis and Phantom Fighter to discuss. Right now, let's see what happens to our guys when a Hollywood movie crew comes to Milburg. Action. Did you have any doubt the Power Team would crush Big in his silly plan? Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do a double-header video power review. In this review, we're going to get weird with Psychosis for the TurboGrafx 16. Like I said, Psychosis is truly weird. The object of the game is to get out of your mind. Now, you gotta admit, that is a little weird. In this scene, the devil God has trapped you. You'll have to make your way through 5 stages. In this game, they're called causes. You start this game with only 3 vehicles. So you've really got to rack up the points in order to get more. You're going to need them because when you're out of vehicles, you're through. Psychosis has loads of special weapons that you need to collect in order to increase your fighting potential. Their speed, the wide beam, thunder, the black laser, and the barrier. But the most important weapon is the satellite. It's not just a weapon though. You can also use it to defend against enemy bullets. Without a satellite, it's almost impossible to increase your power. Any word? Weird. But I like weird. That's true. You do look weird. Not look like. Man, you're so weird. Hey, I'm not weird. You're the weird one. You're the one who said you liked the game. What? Are you telling me you didn't like it? No, I liked it. I like weird. Oh, that is too weird for me. And now, Phantom Fighter for NES. It's a cool kung fu game that starts you out as Kindu. He's our hero. It's up to him to save the village from the Kyunshis. Actually, there's 8 villages to guard, and each one of them has houses, temples, graveyards, and a kung fu training school. The temple is for rest and peace. The school is for training and fighting. When you're fighting a Kyunshi, you have to keep track of both his life energy and yours. If yours runs out first, party's over. Look at these different Kyunshires. There are 9 of them in all. And one, the baby Kyunshi, can be turned into your friend. I like Phantom Fighter. It's pretty cool. So check out Phantom Fighter. Well, time's up again, and I almost forgot to tell you what's on for tomorrow. Days of Thunder, Top Gun 2, and a major look at Total Recall. That's video power. Game over. Messages? Huh. Good. Okay. Now that's video power. So World Series week continues with show number 2. And today we're gonna put the spotlight on a game called Little League Baseball. Sounds like fun, but we've also got a Power Team adventure and a Super Video Power Edge segment just on Super Mario 3. There's a lot of stuff to cover today, guys, so let's get right into it and open up with the Little League Baseball Video Power Review. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I can remember Little League Baseball being around forever. You know, I was actually pretty good when I played Little League. I started each time. Okay, so what if my dad was the coach? It was still a lot of fun. And so is this game. Bunting is a major offensive weapon. Keep laying down bunts until the computer gets wise to your plan. Little League Baseball lets you make a lot of small adjustments in where you stand in the batter's box, how you swing at low pitches, and where you set up on the pitching rubber. You can even adjust your swing to react to high, low, inside, and outside pitches. The beanball, be careful not to pitch too tight. This Little League Baseball has big league action. Yeah, but the color graphics are the best part. Man, you don't know what you're saying. What are you doing coming into my show, busting my chops, huh? Oh, man, this isn't your show. It's my show. It's a deep one. It's going. It's going. It's gone. Told you it was my show. Well, all right. How about kicking back for a while before we begin our Super Mario Brothers 3 Edge segment? Let's see another Power Team adventure, huh? What do you say? Let's roll. Well, that Power Team is just too intense for me, man. They just continue to amaze me. And speaking of amazing, there's a pretty amazing game that a lot of you guys have been playing lately. I think it deserves a special Video Power Edge. Today, Video Power gives you the edge for Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES, and it's loaded with impossible challenges. But where there's a challenge, there's also a solution. In World 3, Level 7, here's how to get to Coin Heaven. You have to avoid the spike balls that Spike is trying to bomb you with. Keep moving. Don't get up on the cloud platform. Make the magic block appear, then spring off it, and you'll find yourself in Coin Heaven. Ride all the way to the end of the world, collecting all the free coins you possibly can. And what about some of those whacked out new enemies you have to face? Pretty tough, huh? Well, maybe this will help. You know that fire snake in the desert? Just pound him with a raccoon tail and you'll be safe. And in World 2, Level 3, there's a great tip that'll get you a bunch of coins and a 1-up. Just to the left of the second pyramid, jump from the lower magical note block, diagonally onto the 3 invisible blocks, and then up to the switch block in the sky. This will give you a giant load of coins, and don't forget to pick up the free 1-up. Last tip, here's how to escape the arch in World 5, Level 1. You'll need to be a Raccoon Mario here, so you can sky up and thump this switch block. Grab all 38 silver coins in each number 3 that appears under the arch. Now fly up, break the blocks, and you're free. These were just a few tips to help you improve your Mario 3 scores. I'll be coming back to this game again. But for now, practice what you...
The hell you got for us?
Instagram influencer to OF performer to alleged murderer. Affluent daughter to Instagram influencer to OF performer to alleged murderer pipeline. You hate to see it. This video is about a girl named Courtney Clenny, better known as Courtney Taylor on the internet, and who is currently facing second-degree murder charges after fatally stabbing her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, approximately 2 years ago. A lot of information has come out since this tragedy occurred. Hours of body cam footage, including events that happened between them prior to the stabbing. Body cam from the day and subsequent interrogations, articles, journals, witness accounts, news coverage, you name it. I've gone through quite a bit of it, and I'm going to try to summarize what went down and where we're headed, including a recent bombshell regarding Courtney's parents. Truthfully, it's not that crazy, but I gotta incentivize you to stay till the end. That's YouTube rules. So far, what we know in this case is that Courtney Clenny is accused of murdering her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, on April 3rd, 2022. Charged with second-degree murder, she pleaded not guilty, claims she was acting in self-defense.
She defended herself with every ounce of energy she had left.
The defense claims that Obumseli was the aggressor and that Courtney simply was defending herself.
Look at him.
Simply
You can
maybe
tell
not
by
the
that
right word to
one
use there.
picture.
There's nothing simple about abusive relationships. She argues that she did not intend to kill him. The stabbing was just an unfortunate accident. She even said in an official statement that she threw the knife from across the room and it just happened to fly into his heart, apparently.
Get the fuck out.
As the case has continued to build over the past couple years, things haven't really looked that good for her, as most of the media coming out are condemning her actions, with not a lot of media showing any sort of reciprocation in the abusiveness from Obumseli. She was denied bond and has stayed in jail as the trial has been ongoing, and recently it's resurfaced online with more media attention due to the situation surrounding Obumseli's laptops and the alleged unauthorized use by Clenny's parents.
There are warrants for you and your wife's arrest? What? I know.
So the night before the actual murder took place, there's another body cam video online of the Miami-Dade police responding to a disturbance at One Paraiso, which is like this Miami high-rise apartment where Clenny and Obumseli were both living.
Where's your ID or anything so you can let him know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything is in your apartment?
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent, and he has somehow made like friends with everybody around here. I broke up with him. He has slept. My mom came out. Okay, my mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's like cameras. He slept inside of.
You know how people start volunteering information. You know
what
I'm saying?
Because they're guilty.
Exactly. You telling on yourself, man. You telling on yourself. Somebody dead right now. You sitting up here telling us like he never played.
It's interesting to note that Obumseli is not present for this video at all. She tries to get the police to remove Obumseli from the room, claiming that he is trespassing, but officers say they cannot remove him because he has personal property in the apartment and he lives there. He moved in with Clenny, and there's evidence that he's been living there with her for a while. Clenny tries to get a restraining order against Obumseli as he is still staying in the apartment after they had broken up, apparently. But what we come to find out is that there had been many breaks up, and the relationship itself was just an absolute fucking disaster.
Monday morning, 8 o'clock.
Explain to them what you need. If they grant it to you or not, that's on them. You have to see a judge or court.
That's what I was saying. See, in my mind, I'm already putting the pieces together. Like, I get it.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
Especially, like, you want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's chasing the cute girl, you know what I'm saying? And of course, she crazy as shit.
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like just stalking. My mom was here for a week, so she caught him in the little couch.
I already seen him. That picture showed me.
And it's like turned sideways, and he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like, there's skin. And she goes,
you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment for 2 months with a ton of stuff in there.
But I know.
There's a process for this. You need
That's
the person needs to,
as a woman,
gather their belongings. What is it saying? Does he want to leave?
Can I talk to you a second?
So she claims she doesn't feel safe with him, but after being asked by the officers to provide any evidence, she doesn't really have anything to support the claim. She kind of sloughs off the question of physical violence and then just talks about him being weird and stalkery, even though he had been living there for months, and mumbled something about him sleeping inside of a couch in the apartment.
Elevator room. She said elevator room.
Clearly, this may have been a sign that things were starting to boil over in their relationship, as less than 24 hours there would be a 911 call from Courtney from her apartment that she had just stabbed Christian and he was bleeding to death.
Damn, man.
And praying for help. After that, the call drops.
We're going to get into the night of the crime and talk a little bit more about the two individuals involved in this case. But first, I would like to thank today's video sponsor, Upside, for helping support this channel, and you guys as well. Guys, I am stoked to be partnered with today's video sponsor, Upside, once again. True. You can all 20 directors are making as much as use my promo code Leon local businesses and earns you money simultaneously. It's appreciate you. Others that it would. Now, from all accounts, what we know about their relationship together is that it was very toxic and unhealthy to begin with. Courtney's father was a financial advisor. She grew up fairly well off. She was very physically active in her younger life, became a physical trainer, and blew up on Instagram, becoming a social media influencer with near 2 million followers. Now, naturally, when you grow a huge Instagram following, posting a bunch of softcore stuff, well, you eventually just take off your clothes and do hardcore stuff on OF, and that's what she did, and she made a shitload of money. Some reports suggest she made over $3 million from OF before the night of the stabbing. Now, Christian Obumseli, on the other hand, was a self-proclaimed crypto trader. According to Obumseli's family, who called him Toby, he was raised with and by a very strong family with strong morals and strong values. He does not come from that, meaning he does not come from a background that would suggest he would ever be physically or verbally abusive to somebody. They called him a soft-spoken man. Now, take that with a grain of salt, of course. Obviously, the family is going to say those things about him, but from all the footage that has come out and all of the news reports and the journal entries and the things that have surfaced since this case happened, there hasn't been a lot of evidence condemning Toby. It's mostly him just defending himself from physical abuse from Courtney. Videos like this that were pulled from surveillance cameras in the elevators from that same apartment complex only a month before the night of the stabbing that show Courtney being physically abusive to Christian. Apparently, the property manager was very aware of the tumultuous relationship between the two and was in the process of trying to gather evidence so he could evict them. He called their relationship tempestuous and combative, and that the security in the apartment building was intent on evicting them, had been documenting all the loud arguments that happened between Cletty and Obumseli, and as well as the complaints their neighbors had made. So this was by no means some sort of secret. They were the people in that huge Miami high-rise that the entire building knew about because of how abusive the relationship was. They had multiple breakups and get back togethers through their several years together. And since then, more video evidence and even some journal entries from Courtney in her notes app have been released during this trial and continue to shed a very bad light on her role in the abuse.
An angry Courtney Clinty is shown on this newly released cell phone video, hurling hits and yelling harsh words against her then-boyfriend, Christian Obumseli.
It sounds like alcohol abuse played a role in a lot of this. Certainly no surprise there. Obviously, alcohol exacerbates problematic personalities. And
like I said, Buddy was guilty of trying to keep a nice-looking woman. You know.
So after the 911 call you heard a bit of previously, obviously officers respond, and the scene of that night the stabbing occurred is absolutely chaotic. So as the police arrive, they find Obumseli on the floor, severely bleeding from what would turn out to be a fatal stab wound, being held by Courtney as she's rubbing his head, saying, "Baby, baby, please wake up." Cletty is covered in what I assume to be his blood at the time. And like I said, the scene is just chaotic. The apartment is a mess, like just shit everywhere, kind of an indication maybe to what was going on inside of their soul, quite frankly, and their relationship. The dogs are barking. There's tons of first responders everywhere. At one point, one of the responding officers cuffs Obumseli while he's lying on the floor bleeding out. For some reason,
Ranger, get back. Ranger, get back.
Listen to me, bro. You're good. Stay there.
Get back, Ranger.
Stay there, boss.
Pónselo adelante.
I don't really understand the logic behind that. I know these guys are going in totally blind and have no idea what happened or, you know, whether he could be a threat, right? So their first duty is to protect themselves before they help others. So I'm sure that was part of it. Man, that, I don't know, something is so poignant about that $100, that huge $100 bill with Benjamin on there. It's kind of like this pop art piece over top of this scene. To me, I don't know why that just gave me the chills. It's just like the almighty dollar when money and power is your god. You know what I mean? It's oftentimes you see the rotten souls of the people that make money their god. This is just me being old and boomery, but I'm just... This is just off the cuff. I just had this thought. I like money, but something about that fucking picture right there is just very haunting to me.
Okay, so you guys started arguing, then what happened?
Threw me against the wall, showed me, and you're looking like this. He's never like showed me to where like it's like crazy stuff. So but like, I mean, I couldn't breathe. Okay. Then he put me on the.
So he throws you against the wall.
Then he put me on the ground, choked me. That's happened 2 other times.
Did he tell you anything?
It's just like that kind of face, like where I was really scared and I was trying to get him off of me and he wouldn't get off. When he gets off, then I called my mom.
Okay.
And then I was like, I went into the other room and I was talking to her and I was like crying and saying like something has happened, like I don't know what's going on, Christian. And I was just like crying, whatever. And then like I went to the kitchen and he started like charging at me, and I said like I'm gonna like at you. He goes, do it. And then he charged me through, but he was far away, and I never in a million years like I'm
he threw
scared.
A statue at you?
No. It was the knife. I said like I was just holding it to be like, please don't come anywhere near me.
So she claims that he pinned and choked her, and she stepped away and called her mother. And then when she came back and saw Obumseli begin to approach her, she pulled a knife and told him to stay back. And when he continued moving forward, she threw the knife, which happened to hit him dead in the heart, apparently.
Oh, bullshit!
Eventually, once the scene stabilizes, he gets taken to the hospital where he succumbs to his wounds. Me personally, I do wonder if there was a chance he could have survived if they were able to maybe stabilize him quicker. I can't speculate that there was any sort of malfeasance or that there's a chance he would have stayed alive if something was done differently.
The ambulance should be called immediately.
Inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's when she knew she fucked up.
He fucked up.
Now, this little timestamp chart is interesting because the investigators believe the stabbing must have taken place between 4:43 when she first called her mom and 4:57 when she called 911. And if you look at the timestamps on these calls, unless she threw the knife while on the phone with her mom and then immediately called 911, which is unlikely, that means Obumseli was lying there bleeding for several minutes before Clenny attempted to call for help when
These
she called her
officers
mother
exit
first,
the
freaking out
elevator.
after having
Wait,
done it.
at the
Again,
same
this is
minute.
just speculation. Either way, that doesn't
Wait.
bode well for her case.
Shut up and let me
Oh, Jesus Christ.
give me my phone.
You have your phone.
You literally talked to her.
Like I said, I can already
I was
know
on a
this.
bike ride and she passed me and I said hi. You and Courtney are having a live
I
chat.
can already
My
tell
bad, I
this
forgot
little
to
bit.
tell you
I
that.
already
That doesn't
tell.
make you to act and call me a You're a Yes, thank you. Call me for Courtney. Thank you.
Apparently, she was calling him the N-word too. That's
I want you to get away from me.
Decide whether or not you're done, Kathleen.
I am mad that you told me to come.
Decide right now.
Courtney, that's a word. I asked you so many
Yep,
times that
yep.
I don't know and I apologize.
And you
but
do.
you hit me.
Shut the
He
So
sound
in
like
the
a
past 2
soft-spoken guy,
years
too. So it's
since
like I can
this
already
murder took place, alleged, I
Why
guess I'll
would-
say murder,
why
a
did
lot of
he
stuff
put
has
up
come
with
out.
this
Obviously,
shit,
we've
man?
gained access to phones,
Yeah, but
laptops, and some of the
still,
clips we just saw there
As-
were
like,
clips that
I've
Christian
sympathized with that a
Obumseli
little bit.
recorded
Okay.
on his own accord
Yeah,
because
a nice little
clearly
white
he
girl,
was
so I
going
get
through
it.
it. Now, of everything I've seen
Yeah,
and
but,
looking
like,
through some of
she
this
was-
case,
yeah, she
like I
was
said
a little
earlier,
too
there's
much,
just not a lot
though.
of
She was
evidence of
too
him
much.
acting
Crazy.
aggressively or abusively. It all seems to be
And you
coming
could
from
tell
her.
she
Certainly,
had
if he's the
if
one
she got
recording,
drunk,
he's
too.
obviously not going to record
Yeah,
himself
bro,
doing that.
yeah.
But if he was acting a certain way, I would imagine she would have gotten footage as well, but there just
My boy
doesn't
said,
seem
"You
to be
didn't
it.
have to
Apparently,
call me
Courtney
a
used the
nigger."
notes app on her iPhone
Yeah,
as sort of a
yeah.
journal to make entries. And just a day before the stabbing, she wrote
Damn,
something along the
man.
lines of, "He gave me a bunch of kisses and said good morning and I love you, baby," a few times. But exactly 2 months prior to that, another note reads, "But now I'm just fucking abusive. Why is that? I'm turning into an ugly person and so is he. Maybe it's because of me or maybe I'm finally seeing his true colors. He always said he had anger issues, but I don't think that really matters because there was a good reason. Stop putting your hands on him out of anger. It releases tension, but has long-lasting effects on his self-esteem, looking in the mirror, and is not acceptable in any relationship in general," she writes to herself. Finally, she writes, "He hates me for hitting him, thinks my alcohol abuse is pathetic, and I don't have as many friends as he does." Now, since this happened 2 years ago, even though the case is ongoing, this had fallen out of the news cycle as these things take
As
time
Courtney would
because of
say,
due
"Keep
process. But
rolling."
recently, it popped back up in the news again because of
Penelope.
Courtney's parents. A headline reads, "Parents of OnlyFans model arrested
means
and
you're
accused of
crazy and
evidence
keep-
tampering in her boyfriend's murder." They got booked in the county jail and are charged each with unauthorized access to a computer, which is a
careful,
third-degree
Pratt.
felony
If
in
you find
Florida,
one, man.
according to the arrest
Oh,
warrant. The body
shit.
cam footage of her
Let me
parents
find
getting
out.
arrested
Let me
popped
find
up
out
on my
you getting
feed, which is
abused
actually what
by
turned me
one of
onto
the
this
OF
whole case in the
models.
first place.
Let me find
It's
out.
37 minutes long. It has 3.1 million views now after just a month or two. And we're not going to watch the whole thing, but it's kind of funny, and I'll tell you why.
You don't have a weapon on you, do you?
My boy said, "What? Y'all finna arrest what?"
Yeah, it's
What?
Ben Ryan, I'm with the Travis County Sheriff's Office. We have a couple of detectives that are up the road. They want to come down here and talk to you and your wife. Is your wife home today?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, not a problem.
Yeah, no problem.
And then they'll kind of explain a little bit about what's going on. I mean, obviously, I think it's related to your daughter's case in Florida.
So the next 37 minutes are what is probably the politest and most courteous exchange
Of course, 'cause they got money.
on body cam ever captured.
There are
They're
warrants
white,
for you
they
and
got
your
money.
wife's arrest.
Oh, we finna be real
I
polite.
know. I'm going to let them explain that to you real quick, and so we can kind of
He
get
said, "Hi,
behind
Dad."
all that.
He said,
and then we're going
"What?"
to try to make this as easy on you as possible, right? I mean, well,
And they do. Listen, her parents cooperated, did everything they were asked. The officers, there's detectives there. There's multiple units there, and everything just went very swimmingly.
Not
The parents,
us.
obviously, they acted surprised, but probably, maybe
Weren't
knew.
that
I don't know. There's a
surprised,
lot of
yeah.
speculation over the laptop. You know, the defense is saying that it was Courtney's laptop or it was a shared laptop, so they were allowed to have access to it, while the prosecutors are saying that it was Obumseli's laptop. And there is actually evidence of a group chat that was pulled from the cloud of her father's group chat with the attorneys as they had the laptop on like brainstorming ways to try and like hack into the computer or figure out what the pin was because it was locked via pin. So there's definitely some condemning evidence against this idea that it was a shared computer.
we'll let you help out
Leon's
any way
making the
possible.
case,
This is a deal out of
and
Miami,
he's not even a
us.
lawyer.
Can I, if I gave you Morgan's phone number, would you call her?
Okay. Yeah, you want to write her phone number down and I'll give it to him?
All right.
Take a deep breath. It's
Now
okay.
your mom and them jammed up.
Take a
in
deep
it.
breath, sweetheart. It's okay.
It's okay.
What the fuck?
He said
We're
it's
watching
okay.
right now. This cop offering better service than a 5-star hotel for real lettuce, mayonnaise, and onions. I'm surprised the cop didn't offer to walk the man's dogs, for fuck's sake. See more aggressive behavior from police for jaywalking.
He didn't have Frank's number and he didn't really have a real solution for that. What do you think? If I give you their office number?
You know what I'm saying? You
So
just
if
want
I
their
Google that,
number, you want to
get
call
there?
them, or like, you know, you
You
can just come in later. You know.
Oh God, cuffing her.
Yes, I do.
Yes, cuff her ass up. Cuff her ass
I
up.
go to the chiropractor every week for it.
Okay, so let me write this
Sorry,
number down.
Sandra.
We'll put it in your pocket.
Isn't that with you?
You and your daughter.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got
And yourself and your husband for doing whatever the fuck y'all was trying to do.
Mandatory pat down and the cuffing stuff.
They are
Cuff him up. Cuff him up.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Standard
Sandra.
operating procedure here.
Aww.
Some type of arm twisting is what I'm convinced.
Don't say anything.
This is claustrophobic. Is there any way I can grab you? No, but it's too tight.
Uncomfortable, ain't it? Yep. Yeah.
Not very comfortable.
Most uneventful
I
walkie
bet.
cam of all time, but one of the higher viewed ones. It's too tight.
It's too tight.
Now, allegedly, Kim
I
Klein,
bet,
which
bro.
is her father's
They're
name,
not
went
comfortable,
back
man.
into the apartment after the fatal knife wound or stabbing occurred. He grabbed Obumseli's laptop and then handed it over to Courtney Clenny's legal team. Now, the prosecutors, as I said, alleged that the Clennys knowingly accessed evidence related to the case against their daughter. Now, this was discovered through a group chat among the Clennys and Courtney's attorneys, which was accessed via warrants to their iCloud accounts. Kim writes, "We'll be sending the laptop pin ideas so we can try them before you see her again." Several days later, he asked the group chat again for any password suggestions. Allegedly, after many attempts and almost a week of brainstorming, they had a success, and Kim Clenny texted the group, "Hell yeah, that pin worked." The attorney then cautioned him against going through the computer's contents. So it seems rather obvious that it wasn't a shared laptop. It was clearly Obumseli's, and he snagged it and broke into it to access the content on his laptop. I'm certain to try and find something that would help in his daughter's case, which clearly is illegal, which is why they were arrested. So, you know, after seeing that group text and his intention behind it, it feels like he knew what he was doing, right? He knew he was crossing a line, and now he's paying the price. They're being accused of tampering with evidence and obstruction of justice, and originally this was brought as its own separate case, but as it was discovered that Courtney was also involved, it's been condensed into one case, so all three, Courtney, Kim, and Deborah, the old family case, are all co-defendants regarding this particular computer issue. That case will discuss whether there's reason to believe it was a shared device by Courtney, but if she doesn't even know the password to the computer, it seems like it may be difficult to prove that. The defense is arguing that Courtney knew the passwords and willingly gave them to the police, suggesting authorized access. However, the back and forth we saw in the group chat is a little sketchy there. Like, it's possible maybe she just isn't good at keeping track and passwords, or she knew like a couple of ones that he used, so she was giving them all these ideas. But you don't have shared access to a computer and not know the password to it, right? I mean, if we're being honest here, like if you're both using that as your computer, that was his laptop that maybe you've been on a few times that he's probably told the password to you once or twice, but it's not looking good.
Yeah,
for the parents at least. So where does that leave us? Well, it seems to me like she has an uphill battle to fight once this trial goes underway. And this guy actually summarizes it quite nicely, I think.
She's claiming self-defense. We've watched videos and recordings that have become public documents and public recordings that have been part of hearings, pretrial hearings in this case. And I haven't yet seen or heard one where he's the aggressor. I think for them to have any chance here, they need to produce some evidence on video, on audio, somehow, where he is the one going after her. Because every time I see these things, she's going after him.
I tend to agree with that particular line of thinking, and I'll be curious to see how this case unfolds. I would also love to know what you guys think about this case if you're familiar with it. And I appreciate you for being here and taking the time to watch this video. If you like this style of video from me, which is a little different than the normal haha funny that I do, be sure to let me know and like this as well. And thanks to today's video sponsor, Upside. We'll see you guys in the next one.
watching shit like
Make sure you
this,
hit
though,
press that motherfucking
I
like button.
fucks with it.
Yeah. You and I watched Body Cam and oh god, oh Jesus. Are you ready, man? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna leave and let you watch it.
Wait.
I'm gonna leave and let you watch it.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
Don't go nowhere. No, don't go nowhere, dude. Don't. You fucking go.
Well, I can't yet. I gotta hit play. And
Don't
now
do
leave. Just gone.
Don't go nowhere.
Bro, I was gone, man. I was gone.
I see that, bro. Nick Crowley wouldn't appreciate that.
Nah, Nick ain't gonna do that.
Shout out Nick Crowley for these fucking horrible ass videos, man.
These horrible, great ass, scary ass fucking videos.
They're great videos.
It's
man.
8 a.m. sharp on a Saturday morning in 1979. Families in the Tampa Bay area turn on their television sets as thousands of sleepy children awake on their day off from school.
The
Some flip to
children's
Nickelodeon,
TV show
where a rerun of
with
Pinwheel
a
is
dark
playing.
secret.
Black Hand was telling me about it. He warned me.
Some flip to ABC, where they would catch the final episode of a short-lived TV series called Fangface.
Boomerang.
However, that morning, others would opt for a more virtuous wake-up call, flipping the station instead to channel 22, or the Christian Television Network, where a new show was opening the day's slate. A show called The show Joy Junction quickly found its place in the hearts of viewers, with kids immediately connecting with the quirky characters and silly games. Their Christian parents, too, found solace in the show's themes and non-offensive stories, creating a program that could be experienced together as a whole family. From that day on, families all across Florida and eventually across the entire United States came to enjoy the program, which continued on for a run of over 20 long years.
Oh, wow.
Until one Saturday morning at 8 a.m. sharp, when, without explanation, the show came to an unceremonious end and was never broadcast again. Today, the show and all official records of it have been scrubbed from the internet, with the companies behind its creation and the networks that aired it acting as if it never even existed. Some allegedly going as far as to destroy any remaining copies, thanks solely to the famous events that transpired during and after its television run. This is the story of Joy Junction, the children's TV show with an unimaginably dark secret.
If it had that long,
Look at that creepy ass puppet.
I know, bro. If they had this many episodes.
One of the most frustrating things to me is
And it's
spam
not
phone calls and
around anymore?
spam texts. There was a point in my life where I
It's
swear
like been
every
like,
single day
bro,
I was getting these texts from random numbers, and I know them
Somebody-
recently pulled onto the
somebody did not want this shit around.
Last frustration and all I get after league. I'm not leaving myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches, and if you don't want to either, then go on over
It's
to
gonna be really
Aura.com/Nick Crowley, where you
if
can
you
try
had
the
a
first
data
2 weeks
breach.
absolutely free,
It will
just
be,
by
Nick.
following
As long
the
as you
link down
narrate it for me, I'll be alright.
Come
Nah,
and join us
dog.
for a
I
half
don't
hour
want
of
him
fun
narrating.
and
No,
games
actually, I don't want
at
to
Joy
because
Junction.
it's really
Now
fucked up.
here's Sheriff Don.
Get out of here.
Thank you, and welcome to this fun little town of Joy Junction.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of this
Joy
shit.
Junction was both the name of the show and the name of the fictional town in which it was focused. A town where numerous characters converged to tell stories, play games, and answer questions, all of which pertaining to Christianity. Each episode followed the same basic structure. They were 30 minutes long and would tackle one general lesson taught in the Bible and tell it through an acted out story. This was then interspersed with various games and audience participation, as the show heavily leaned on including its young fan base and immersing them in the world of Joy Junction. They even had a live studio audience for every episode, comprised of kids ages 3 to 13, with the participants and crowd genuinely seeming excited to be there, which was largely due to its lovable cast of characters. The most prevalent of these was Sheriff Don, who was actually played by the creator of the show itself, Don McAllister.
And the whole gang is here, so we're going to have us a good time today. Glad you could join us for the next 30 minutes.
He guided the show from segment to segment and often focused on the Bible while driving home the episode's central theme, while also being the one who most often interacted with the children who participated in the show. Then there was Forrest Padley, a soft-spoken professor who, ironically, often had lessons taught to him due to his obvious clueless nature.
Your bubble. He'll even help when you did wrong.
Well, I'm not a pope, but how about he'll even help when you're in trouble?
Hey, Sheriff Don, you're a poet too.
And of course, the fan favorite, Whittler Dan, a caricature of a southern farmer known as the goofy storyteller of the group.
Oh, hi. I'm just sitting here reading some of the mail
Oh,
from
hi.
Junction and some of the jokes in here. Would you like me to read some more? Oh, okay.
You knew the camera was there.
You knew.
Oh, you want me to read it to you?
But of all the characters to come from Joy Junction, there was
he got
one
me.
or
I thought
two who were
thought
by
he
far
knew
the
I
most
wanted to read
popular
the
yet
video.
polarizing.
There's son of a bitch.
Ron and Marty.
Son of a bitch.
Played by
Oh, God.
professional ventriloquist Ronald Williams, Ron and Marty were far and away the most memorable characters for those who watched the show, and for obvious reasons too. Many children watching at home found the duo, and Marty specifically, to be off-putting, even horrifying, with some claiming that the
gosh.
doll gave them nightmares and was just too creepy to look at,
Oh,
causing many
damn.
to stop watching the show altogether.
Damn.
But despite this, others
I
found the
ain't
duo
mad
to
at
be
him.
hilarious and
kinda
entertaining,
creepy.
tuning in week after week
I could see
just
it being
to see
one
them
or the other.
perform.
I could see it being
For the
one or the
viewers,
other.
it was a love or
You either
hate
love 'em or hate
relationship
to
with
see.
Ron
I
and
was-
Marty.
Damn it,
But
Nick,
even
I was
so,
about to
it was
say that.
impossible to dismiss their impact on the
Come on,
show.
Nick.
They appear in every single episode that we have available today, and they were often tasked with teaching the children some of the series' most important lessons. Lessons like not to cuss,
Seems like I'm hearing a lot of swear words.
Yeah.
All the kids are using swear words these days.
Stop cussing so
And I'm
much.
afraid one of them's going to slip out of my mouth. First of all, why don't you try immediately praying and asking the Lord to take those bad words and thoughts out of your mind? Say, that's a good idea.
practicing self-control,
Self-control. Oh, well, I don't think my self-control works.
Oh,
It must
Lord, I
be
have a
broken.
feeling this is
No,
a
well,
theme.
no, Marty. I don't
Yep.
think anybody can practice self-control all by themselves. But if you'll just ask the Lord to help you, He will.
defeating
Yes,
bad
the
thoughts,
Lord to help you.
Cause good words and thoughts to come out of our mouths. It's almost so, Marty, as if our mouths will overflow with the thoughts and the ideas that are inside of us. You know, we need to be very careful about what we put in our minds and our hearts, Marty. That's for sure.
and most controversially,
Ron, they were looking at some dirty pictures and they wanted me to look too. Well,
Boy.
Marty, what did you do? Well, I said, look, guys, I like you a lot and I want to play with you, but I can't look at those pictures. I just can't do it.
whether it was the lessons they taught or Marty's blatant uncanniness, these two characters were the most vividly remembered part of the show. And this is important as these memories are essentially all we've been left with.
You're still covered with that darkness and with that sin. And when we say He'll wash us as white as snow, that's referring to the sin that's within us.
Joy Junction is classified today mainly as lost media. No official copies of the show have ever been published by its creators or the networks that owned it. It just kind of ended one day and was never talked about again by those involved with the project. And this lack of archiving stretches past just the media itself. If you were to look online for information on the show today, you would find next to nothing. There's no Wikipedia page, no actors, producers, or directors mentioning it in their work history or on their resumes. There's no official website. There's essentially nothing. Not even so much as an official date in which the show started and
Damn.
ended, despite the fact that the show apparently ran for 20 long
That's what I'm
years.
saying. So
We know
how's
for
there
sure
no
that the
record
show
of
aired on
this shit?
CTN in the 1980s,
Somebody
specifically
really
in the
went
Tampa
out
Bay
their way.
area, before it was
Yeah,
later
they did.
syndicated and broadcast across the country on channels such as TBN and Smile of a Child. But today, none of these networks mention the show having ever aired in their lineups, and none of them have ever provided an explanation as to why the show was pulled from the air. The only reason we even know anything about it is thanks to old recordings and VHS tapes captured by those who once enjoyed the show, with a few dozen episodes and some short clips from the series having made their way to YouTube in recent years, essentially serving as the only surviving relics of Joy Junction. Because of this, the show is largely a mystery, and information is incredibly scarce and hard to come by. But after doing some digging, I was able to find some mentions of it in old newspapers printed nearly 45 years ago that did shed a bit of light on the context surrounding its creation.
Nick, you had some
The first
real
mention of Joy
research.
Junction came in
Man.
1978 within
the
the Evening
newspapers?
Independent, though at this point it was not even a television show yet. Instead, advertisements were placed in the paper weekly for the Faith Community Church in Largo, Texas, that mentioned including some sort of in-person act specifically for children, called Joy Junction. It's unclear what this performance actually entailed, but coincidentally, just 1 year later, the show Joy Junction would begin filming in Largo, Florida, with these original performances likely serving as the inspiration and the basis for the show itself. Following this trail of newspapers, I also found that the show was created by a company called WCLF, which began broadcasting back in October of
That boy Nick was on
1979,
his
with the founder of the
research shit.
company vaguely mentioning Joy Junction
yeah.
as an upcoming project. And sure enough, 1 week later, that same paper included a television guide that mentioned Joy Junction showing on TV for the very first time, giving us its likely premiere date of November 10th, 1979. Aside from this, I was able to confirm that the show did in fact play all across the United States and wasn't limited to just Florida, which might be why finding an exact date on when the show ended has proven essentially impossible. But the most common belief across the internet is that the show lasted until somewhere around 2004, putting its lifespan at a surprising 25 years, which makes it all the more unusual that there's hardly any mention of it online, and that there was seemingly no attempt to ever even archive it. It seemed as if the parties involved didn't just drop the show and forget about it. They completely washed their hands of it and tried their best to bury it. There are even rumors circulating that CTN themselves had all their remaining copies set on fire and destroyed so that the show would forever be forgotten. And when you consider everything that happened, this isn't really all that surprising. But what is surprising is the extent of the unraveling and the way in which it began, as it all started with a simple water bottle.
Boy, here we go. Oh boy.
It's unknown when exactly the discovery was made, just that it was a terrible one. Police arrest a man under the suspicion of distributing CP, only to find numerous images depicting it on his hard drive, with the vast majority of the victims involved being impossible to identify, except for one. Within the background of one of the images lay a hidden clue, a water bottle displaying the name of a swim and scuba school in Johnson County, Kansas City. Police did a search of the area, asking for help identifying the victim, which led them to a young child who swiftly pointed out their abuser as being a man named Michael Arnett. Michael was immediately arrested, after which the true extent of his crime would be uncovered on his home computers. They contained countless photographs and videos depicting the same disturbing material, including a great deal that was produced by Michael himself. The contents of these images are genuinely some of the most appalling I've ever heard described, though we'll get more into that later, because there is something more relevant to this video that we found on his device. It was a lengthy online chat history with a man named Ronald Brown.
And Ron, you're not one to talk. You're always on the telephone too. Well, I guess you've got a point there, Marty.
Ronald's life was centered around three things: ventriloquism, Christianity, and children. His primary job was working as a traveling puppeteer with a show called Puppets Plus, working school events, birthday parties, and at local malls. He also hosted a weekly puppet show for his local congregation that he billed as being specifically for children. And of course, he had his role on Joy Junction. Every aspect of his life brought him in close proximity to children. And as it turns out, there were several undisclosed incidents that raised serious red flags about this. The first incident occurred in 1998, at a time when Joy Junction was still believed to be in circulation across TV stations. Brown was driving home late one evening when a police officer pulled him over for speeding. The officer shined his light in the car as Ronald reached for his documents, only for his light to catch something unusual stuck between the seat cushions. It was underwear. Children's underwear. Despite the alarming nature of this, Ronald would end up convincing the officer that nothing strange was going on, claiming that the old pair of briefs merely belonged to his puppet, Marty. That night, Ronald was allowed to drive away without further questioning. Though things get stranger from here. Around the time of this encounter, Ronald had been living in a home conveniently located less than a block away from a popular playground. And upon moving into this home, neighbors began to complain of Ronald's relationship with young children in the area. Every Wednesday, kids from around the block would ride their scooters and their bikes over to his house for free pizza. The group would eventually emerge from the home, and Ronald would drive them in his van to a nearby church, where he would supposedly perform his ventriloquism. These weekly meetups were strange to say the least, especially because they were allegedly fairly secretive, with some children even sneaking off to meet the man without telling their parents. There were even other allegations that Ronald himself had hid their bikes underneath his home, almost as if he was trying to avoid any suspicion. And although I couldn't find concrete proof of this, it was rumored that when neighbors checked underneath his home, they reported not only finding these bikes, but used sex toys as well, which were stashed there for unknown reasons. There were never any sort of allegations made against Ron, legal or otherwise, but the red flags here are glaring. Red flags that seemingly went ignored, as people bought into Ronald's act as a God-fearing, silly ventriloquist. Though in reality, the chats found on the computer of Michael Arnett shattered this perception in the most dramatic way imaginable. Though even so, these chats aren't what you would expect. No, somehow they are much, much worse.
damn it. That means I have to read.
Within their conversations were numerous messages between the two men, fantasizing about not only killing children, but eating them as well, with most of the messages being far too vile to discuss or even show in this video. And this wasn't just fascination, it was obsession. Ronald had even found a child at his church that he frequently discussed wanting to eat, mentioning that he would be the perfect feast for Easter, describing what it would be like to end his life and to consume his body. And this went far past just talking, as Brown had taken photos of the child from afar and had actually been formulating a plan to kidnap him. He had even sent a photo of the child with black lines drawn over it to show the various spots in which Ronald wanted to butcher him.
Jesus Christ.
This was all supported by his friend Michael too, who himself claimed to have eaten multiple children, with the man even sending a photo of a 2-year-old girl that was seen inside of a pot, inside of an oven. And this wasn't the end of the shocking discoveries either, as things were made even worse upon investigators searching into Ronald's username, UE Line. In doing so, they discovered an account on a website called cutedeadguys.net, which was and is a forum for sharing images of the dead between those who fetishize corpses. And within his account, Ronald stated that he was one of these people too, admitting that he loved the sight of dead boys ever since he was a young man. And he wasn't lying either. Upon these revelations, Ronald's home was raided, where police would find over 200 images containing CP, which didn't even include the hundreds of others showing tied up children, children being abused, and children that appeared to be dead. Along with this, police also found a blow-up sex doll in the home that was dressed in little boy's clothing, and inside one of his sock drawers was another hard drive with images of countless dead children, as well as a single flyer for a missing child in the area. He also had hundreds of images of a young boy named Andrew, who had attended Brown's church and youth group, with the boy having died of a brain tumor years before. Photos that showed the boy's slow physical decline, all the way until his memorial service.
You know, Ron, you have to invite Jesus Christ to come into your heart.
There's so many
and
people like,
ask
some
him
people just
to
don't
forgive you of
deserve
your
to be here no
sin.
more, man. For real.
Yeah, for real.
Upon his arrest, Ronald Brown admitted to everything. He truly did want to eat the child he had been eyeing up at his church, along with many others over the years. Though after saying this, he claimed that he would never actually have carried through with it, and that Michael and him were merely role-playing. This is heavily debated to this day, as technically there isn't proof that any of these delusions spilled over to the real world. But that's only what we know of, and considering the large quantity of CP in his home, the self-admitted obsession with dead little boys, and the actual plans he had to kidnap and eat a child, it seemed clear that it was only a matter of time before he finally followed through with his desires. For Ronald, there was no defense, and because of this, the judge handed down a sentence of 20 years in 2014, which would wind up becoming a life sentence, as it appears he passed away sometime in 2020, well before his scheduled release. This discovery changed the entire context surrounding Joy Junction, the wholesome TV show beloved by children all across the country, only for one of its main stars to be outed as a predator of the most disturbing caliber. But there was one last discovery made by law enforcement in Ronald's case that makes the show that much more chilling. During the raid on Ronald's home, officers found a collection of journals that Ronald wrote in daily, where he obsessively discussed young boys that he had been coming into contact with, highlighting his desire to know what it was like to kill them, and to know how they taste. These journals, to my knowledge, have never been released to the public, but the thing I find most interesting about this is the date at which these journals started. 1978, meaning that this disturbing desire had been brewing inside of him for decades. And coincidentally, Joy Junction just so happened to start 1 year later, in 1979, meaning that many of the kids seen on this program were likely the very same ones that Ronald wanted to eat. Given this context, it's no wonder why all parties involved with Joy Junction cut ties with it completely. It just changes the entire feeling of the show. From the moment that one simple water bottle was identified, Joy Junction's fate was sealed, and so was Ronald Brown's. Still though, I'm left with many questions after reviewing this case. Was there anything more to that traffic stop in 1998, or those pizza parties with the kids? And how serious was Ronald about following through with his plans to kill C, with the answer to these questions likely being taken to the grave along with him? But what I find so fascinating about this case is that the fallout of the raid on Michael Arnett's home is still being felt to this very day. Honest devices weren't just chats from Ronald Brown. In fact, there were hundreds of other predators, with officers going on to arrest many of them, some of whom are still in the process of being tried and sentenced. And when reading into some of these other cases involving Michael, it's evident just how serious these people were about their dark cravings. One of these men was even recently caught having built an entire bunker equipped with torture tools in preparation for his first victim, which he planned to share with Michael. On top of all the CP distribution, these fantasies about killing children weren't just roleplay. These were very real thoughts and very real plans. But the one small bright spot of this case is that the 2-year-old girl that Michael had photographed in his oven, thankfully was found alive and well. And he too never got to carry through with eating a child, at least that we know. But his physical abuse against them was in fact very real, and as were his desires that him and Ronald likely would have acted on had this entire ring never been exposed. When it was conceived, Joy Junction was meant to teach children morals, right from wrong, but ironically, many of these lessons just so happened to be taught by a man who was actively engaging in the very behaviors that were condemned by Joy Junction.
Ron, they were looking at some dirty pictures and they wanted me to look too. As your companions, you should have friends who have pure and clean thoughts and will only give you good ideas.
With his actions forever tainting the show and condemning it to a lifetime of obscurity, remembered only for the man and his puppet, who brought the whole thing down.
As a matter of fact, there's something I want to share right now. Really? That's right. Don't go away, kids. Joy Junction is coming right back.
Huh. God damn it, Nick.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got a new channel. What's this?
Did you
fucking hear that? God. What the fuck is this?
Buddy and them gotta be like some of the all-time, worst.
Yeah. Oh, he said ghost hunters or something? Oh,
we're gonna catch some ghosts, man. That's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah. Chat, I'll see y'all later because I'm gonna go catch ghosts. Hopefully I can have a few on stream next week. I gotta figure out how to actually, catch them. I know where to get them from. I just don't know how to catch them just yet. So
I'm gonna need you. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I need you to go ahead and lock that in. Figure that out quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try.
No, don't try. You just gotta do it.
It's I better have a ghost next week. Is what you're saying.
Yep. Mhm.
All right, guys. You heard that. Right here, right now. Stay tuned. Make sure you tune in next week because
8 weird things on Amazon I actually like. Number 5 is my bug zapper that does a great job zapping bugs. You can swing the bug zapper around to zap bugs and you won't believe the rate at which the bugs are zapped.
Here's another blob tip. Don't even let one of those cherries hit the ground, because if you do, boom! So carefully time your steps under the marshmallows. Then use your Vita Blaster's vitamin C on those cherries. Today's Edge will finish up with Bigfoot for NES. Quick tip, pay attention. Shift up for added speed on the straightaways, and downshift when you're climbing hills or slogging through mud. Here's another good one. Don't just beat the other driver, bankrupt him. If you take him out early and he's too broke to get back in the race, you'll have lots of extra time to collect more prize money. That's your Edge for today, your video power edge. Okay, we're gonna chill for a bit and watch a Power Team episode. But when we come back, we've got Psychosis and Phantom Fighter to discuss. Right now, let's see what happens to our guys when a Hollywood movie crew comes to Millburg. Action. Did you have any doubt the Power Team would crush big in his silly plan? Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do a double-header video power review. In this review, we're going to get weird with Psychosis for the TurboGrafx 16. Like I said, Psychosis is truly weird. The object of the game is to get out of your mind. Now you gotta admit, that is a little weird. In this scene, the devil God has trapped you. You'll have to make your way through 5 stages. In this game, they're called causes. You start this game with only 3 vehicles. So you've really got to rack up the points in order to get more. You're going to need them because when you're out of vehicles, you're through. Psychosis has loads of special weapons that you need to collect in order to increase your fighting potential. Their speed, the wide beam, thunder, the black laser, and the barrier. But the most important weapon is the satellite. It's not just a weapon though. You can also use it to defend against enemy bullets. Without a satellite, it's almost impossible to increase your power. Any word? Weird. But I like weird. That's true. You do look weird. Not look like. Man, you're so weird. Hey, I'm not weird. You're the weird one. You're the one who said you liked the game. What? Are you telling me you didn't like it? No, I like it. I like weird. Oh, this is weird for me. And now, Phantom Fighter for NES. It's a cool kung fu game that starts you out as Kindu. He's our hero. It's up to him to save the village from the Kyunshis. Actually, there's 8 villages to guard, and each one of them has houses, temples, graveyards, and a kung fu training school. The temple is for rest and peace. The school is for training and fighting. When you're fighting a Kyunshi, you have to keep track of both his life energy and yours. If yours runs out first, party's over. Look at these different Kyunshires. There are 9 of them in all. And one, the baby Kyunshi, can be turned into your friend. I like Phantom Fighter. It's pretty cool. So check out Phantom Fighter. Well, time's up again, and I almost forgot to tell you what's on for tomorrow. Days of Thunder, Top Gun 2, and a major look at Total Recall. That's video power. Game over. Messages? Huh. Good. Okay. Now that's video power. So World Series week continues with show number 2. And today we're gonna put the spotlight on a game called Little League Baseball. Sounds like fun, but we've also got a power team adventure and a super video power edge segment just on Super Mario 3. There's a lot of stuff to cover today, guys, so let's get right into it and open up with the Little League Baseball video power review. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I can remember Little League Baseball being around forever. You know, I was actually pretty good when I played Little League. I started each time,